If any kids are watching, turn it off right now. But
I remember.
Damn, bombshell.
No,
bold.
shut up.
Like the novela, right? Like the novela.
it's not.
Ay, mijo, no.
It's not a big deal. Right?
Who's your
You're
girlfriend?
Chris is the chili whisper, not the dog
Calm
whisper.
down, calm
the
down.
chili whisper. This dude knows a lot
Is that
about
what they
it.
called you in the restroom?
No, calm down at Maverick.
All right, man. Welcome to the What's Up Sucka podcast.
What's up, sucker?
What's up, suckers? How we doing today, man? We're here with a good friend of mine, two buddies, friend of mine since little kids, man. Since we're like
Pretty much.
Really?
since like
How old?
Fifth grade?
Edward, fourth, fifth,
No.
fourth, fifth.
Where'd you start Maverick? What year did you start Maverick?
Oh man, I was 9.
So we were
fourth
there-
grade. Fourth grade.
We were at Maverick together, and then we
Maverick's,
graduated from Jefferson
elementary
together.
school?
Elementary school, yeah. Since elementary, me and Chris have been friends. He used to watch me fight at Joe Ward in the field. We
Yeah.
used to go through the
Yeah, I
tunnels.
heard
True
about
story,
that. I
I've
heard
heard,
about
yeah.
that.
We used to
about
ride
you.
our bikes through the tunnels all the time. They got caught in a rainstorm one time.
The shit we did, man.
Yeah, man. We got Chris Perez in the house tonight. Well, welcome, Chris Perez. Woo, yeah.
Take
man,
me
come
back.
on,
How did he look when he was that age? Like, give me a
The
description.
same,
looked the
same
same.
as now, minus.
He looked the same. Yeah, he hasn't changed. Like,
Bandana.
No, well, no. I had like a fuzz head, but
yeah. He had like
Well, no,
Rodney and Gilbert Canamar hair. It was kind of a poof, not an afro, but it was
poofy.
It was poofy. It wasn't afro, but
Dude,
it
I
was
was
thick.
9 years old. I mean,
And
Because,
then
but no, the reason why I asked because I met him when we were teenagers,
really,
so 18 years
Where
old
at?
around that time.
right after
He
high
was already a guitar player.
well, how old are you? How old are you, Carlos?
I'm 47.
You're 47.
Yeah.
I can still smell the Similac when you burp sometimes, dude. I thought.
Thank you. I'll take it. I'll take
Maybe
it.
it might be infamil. I don't know.
I take it. I feel young.
Yeah, man. That's. I do too. I do. Actually, my joints don't feel young from all the, I guess, skating and BMX bikes and
I can imagine.
all that stuff. You know, it beat
just
me up.
age.
But I started taking this pill, like triple strength for joint pain or joint whatever, and it's joint comfort. I got a membership at Costco. Shout out to Costco. But
Wait,
yeah,
no,
it's
big
working.
time.
I feel better. Like I'm almost ready to go play handball.
Really?
They're having a big handball tournament on the west side.
I would
We've been
think,
talking about that.
I would
Yeah.
think you're more of a CBD oil.
You know, I tried it, and the oil didn't do much for me. You know what did? The gummies, the CBD gummies.
I've heard about that.
Dude,
That the
but they-
CBD are much more.
I
I,
would
mean,
take
that
two
the
of 'em.
gummies were.
I would take like 2 of them right before I go. Like when I got
And
in
that's
bed.
because the other one was liquid. And you
Yeah.
would think you put it under your tongue.
And it just didn't. Maybe I was taking a different kind. I don't know. Maybe it was a different brand, or it wasn't the dose wasn't. I didn't know much about CBD at the
I
time.
have 1,000 milligram one. CBD oil.
But when you
oil.
get, but when you get 1,000 milligram, that's the whole bottle is 1,000, not just each time you put a drop. You don't
Oh,
put
okay.
1,000, right? Because like
I
I
don't
buy
know.
the
Maybe. I don't
because the
know.
gummies it said like 1,000 milligrams. I was like, wow, these are strong, but each one is like 10, and there's 200 of them in there,
Oh,
something
okay,
like
okay.
that.
So
That's
you
what
could
it
drink
is.
the bottle, Carlos.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I don't.
Like you
I
got a
don't do
Joey
that.
Diaz that shit. You know Joey
Yeah,
Diaz? That
shit.
dude, yeah. That dude will eat so much weed it'll put you in a coma.
Yeah, I see
Yeah.
him smoking a lot.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
dude don't stop, dude.
I don't know.
He's a comedian that's just one of those dudes.
Friend of yours.
No, he's not a friend. He's a friend of friends.
Oh, okay.
I got friends that go on the road with him. So what's up, man? I hear you got y'all got some kind of juice. They call you the
hot
guitars
sauce,
with all
yeah.
the sauce
The
now. or what?
CBD oil in it.
Well,
The
I mean,
snake
it's a
oil
new thing.
salesman? What
It's
you
a
got?
new thing. It's a new thing, and I think the most important thing to say about it is that going into it, you know, I knew people were gonna buy it, or I figured people were gonna buy it because of the name attached and
Mhm.
my history and all that stuff.
The
that
movie
comes
and all
along
that,
with it.
yeah.
But it was way more than that for me. Like I really wanted to do something that I thought was good.
Let me
You
ask
know.
you this: is it your
Yes.
your recipe? You would make this and stuff, or at home, and you just said, "Man, I could sell
I
this."
can't look. I'm not one of those guys, and we all know them that like to take all the credit.
Yeah, yeah. Of
So
course, you have
I
help.
can't take all the credit for that. No, but I will say it did start with me in the kitchen, like actually dicing up the onions, the serranos, the cilantro, the tomatoes, and then taking it from there and working it working on a formula, and then the whole learning process. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of work, but the product you get in the bottle is not like just me. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
There was a lot of people that had some input and helped you out. Yeah, everyone always needs some help. That's cool. And so when you started doing this, like chopping up, did you think, man, one day I'm going to bottle this stuff and sell it? Or did you just thought like, man, my friends are going to enjoy this?
I did it for that reason.
Oh, that one day you were going to bottle that
No,
stuff?
I did it for that reason. Like,
To
I had
create
already been asked about it. And I said, well, here's starting point one, you know.
And so how long have you been working on it?
Dude, it was 2 months.
2 months?
Yeah, but see, the thing about it is the process would have taken a year, right? Because you have to get FDA approval.
Yeah.
But the way around that is to start with a base that is already FDA approved.
Oh, okay.
So
That's where the help come in.
Yeah, and then, and
the
so
Mr.
I learned-
Wonderfuls and the Shark Tank type people that come through and,
Yeah.
and steer you in the right direction.
It's kind of like, look, first and foremost, I'm a musician, right? I'm a guitar player, I'm a
I thought you were a
songwriter,
hot sauce
whatever.
dude, and then you just kind of
Well,
played the
right.
guitar.
You know, Chris Perez, like, I mean, who does not know
Yeah.
about the, I mean, if we had a barbecue, he's always making something.
Yeah.
You know, to
With all
make
the barbecues
somebody.
he'd have at the
He
house
just
and everyone-
loved hot sauce
Oh, I
for the
noticed 'cause
longest time.
when you would have barbecues at the house, someone would always try to one up you with someone wanted to
It still goes.
to cook, right?
Yeah.
That someone always like, let me show you my way of cooking.
Yeah.
I've seen it happen.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I
I've seen
noticed that when we go.
one
I
time.
sear mine and I do that now.
I've never seen him hurt, but this time I saw him hurt. He went down for the count. Man.
Oh, really? You knocked
Oh,
one out?
dude, like
Oh, he's talking about the sauce.
he can handle some hot sauce.
Oh, really?
You know, but we were on promotions in LA and we had a break and we went to go have some lunch. And I'll never forget the place because it was called like La Chancla. or
Guaracha.
La Guaracha, some restaurant, right? So he picks the hottest plate on the menu.
No.
What do you mean by hot? Is like,
Yes.
like
No.
ghost pepper hot? Is that what you get?
Here's what happens. What happens is
And I'm right next to him.
people that know me but don't really know me, they think, oh, this motherfucker likes hot stuff, right? So go
Get the hottest shit you got.
yeah, it's like
Fuck him up. See if you
if,
can
if any kids are watching, turn it off right now. But it's like anything else. If you're Sam Kinison had this joke, I think it was him, about how, like, if you're a celebrity, people think you're superhuman sometimes. And so all the drugs that come out, they give you the freaking, oh, here's a line of this. Oh, well, for him, here's a line of this. Or here's the you know, the bud to smoke. Oh, for him, here's all this bud to smoke.
Yeah.
You know, so when it came to the hot sauce, they were like, oh, he likes hot stuff. Oh, okay. And so I don't know what they did, man, but and it was one of those days where I got done early.
No, we had a book signing that day.
No, I know, but with press. I
Yeah.
had press all morning, starting like
Yeah.
at 6, 7 in the morning. And so I knocked that all out by 10.
Mm-hmm.
So we're having lunch at 10 in the morning. And really, I can justify this all day. Central time zone, it's already noon. It's already noon over here.
Yeah, so
you
he's
know,
down in them.
and what they didn't have.
They didn't have alcohol. They didn't serve.
That's what I was
So
saying. Not
here-
to
They went and got this dude a bottle and brought it back.
from someone's house or something.
No,
I don't know.
I think
We
they
don't
went to
know.
go buy
We
it.
don't know.
But it was a bottle of tequila.
And so
Let's
y'all
just say
started doing
that.
shots.
Yes, we started drinking. You know, and whatever he does, anytime
It's an
he
excess.
orders, he's gonna ask for chili torreados. He's gonna ask for all that.
Mhm.
And whatever he told them, they brought it back, right? And we're there, and I'm doing my thing, and I'm watching. You know, we're at a table, man. And then next thing you know, I see somebody just rocking, you know, and he's got his head down, and I'm like, "The hell's wrong with this dude, And
They
I'm
tried
just
to
there
kill
like,
me.
yo, I'm like, what's going on? And he's like, the plate, you know. And I'm like, oh
Ooh,
my,
it hit you hard all of a sudden.
dude.
No, it was like a throat. It was a throat issue. You
Oh
know,
my god.
It wasn't stomach. It wasn't mouth. It was throat. And
But you were
can't-
moving.
Yeah.
You were.
I was literally.
I get it. Like, you're gonna take a walk. You know what I mean? Like, dude, I just got the hottest whatever it was.
Let me ask, have you, over here on Callahan, have you ever eaten that Chunky? Shout out to my boy Joey.
Yes.
Oh,
Chunky.
yes. Yeah.
Okay, you've eaten that Four Horseman burger?
I've done it, yeah.
Like no problem?
No.
Problems.
I didn't say
Lots of
that.
problems.
Problems. No, because again, like I've never been much of a like. I don't let my ego. You know, I don't walk into a place, you know, whatever. I'm like, hey, I'm just here to try it. That's all. I want to see what's up. So I took 2 or 3 bites,
And you were done?
I was okay. Like it was super hot, but I could tell that it's not a mouth kind of hot. It's a stomach kind of hot. Like, and you don't feel, if you think about all the acid, this is my way of thinking about it. Like if you think of all the acid you have in your stomach, you can't eat anything that hot.
No, it shoots it straight to your butthole.
So when it goes, dude, when it goes straight to when it goes to your stomach and you start like hiccuping and you start feeling like a certain kind of way, it's time to stop.
Oh yeah. I listen to my body now. You know, if you
Did
were
I just
20,
hear a
you would've
big?
been like,
Did I
"Oh,
just hear a
no."
big gulp?
Dude, my son tried to eat it. He took 2 bites and started crying, and I felt like it looked like he got
sick all
maced.
night.
Huh?
Did he get
No,
sick?
he wasn't sick all night, but he looked bad.
Just off of one
He
bite?
took 2 bites, and then I brought it home because I didn't. It was $17 or
Yeah, it's
something.
expensive.
So I brought it home, and we were having a poker game here that night, and my
And
buddy's
you shared it.
my buddy's probably about 8, 9-year-old son got into it. We had it in the microwave, and he went to get it. Oh, whose burger is this? And I said, no, it's a hot burger. We were hoping some other jackass would have just grabbed it and taken a bite. And he goes, I like hot stuff. I want to take one. We said, no, this is really hot. And he was like, no, I can take a bite. And he just, one of them little know-it-all kids, and his dad said, well, then take a bite.
Oh
He
my
took a
God.
bite, dude. Well, he didn't even really take a bite. He put his mouth on it.
And how old is he?
He was about 10. And then he cried for the next hour and a half, dude. We had to pour milk into a Gatorade bottle because it has the big mouth on it, so he could put both his lips in it. And first he went, ha, it's hot, and then it wouldn't go away.
It's not.
It wouldn't go away, dude. And he was crying, and I was like, wow, this thing's hot.
Chris had an experience with his boy that did the burger and was pretty much praying.
Noah tried to do it?
No.
Not my son.
A friend of his.
A friend of mine.
Well, a friend of ours.
I seen a dude do it, though. I went over there with a buddy of mine. Said my coworkers can try to eat it. And I went
There's
and took
got to be something wrong with anybody who could finish that burger.
That dude ate it like a robot, bro. He ate it, and he was picking the stuff out of the basket.
Maybe he's got a dead stomach.
Yeah,
I don't know.
For real. And he goes, next time I could probably eat 2. And he didn't even drink his beer. And then the dudes, and I had just finished telling him how my son almost died. And so the dudes are like, oh, your son's a sissy. And I go, no, we'll just touch some of that sauce. And like 3 dudes just went like that. And like one of them was throwing up.
Wow.
One of them couldn't take it. Just going like that and putting it on his tongue. It was so hot.
I've pulled into there. I ordered I signed the waiver. I ordered it that one time, and that was it. But they make great burgers.
Oh, their
right?
food is great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've
so
never had it.
I've
it's
gone
really
back. I
good.
can do the ghost
Never had
burger
it.
like nothing. The ghost pepper burger, I could do that like nothing. But when you pull into the parking lot and you see a grown ass man on his hands and knees at 3 p.m,
His boy, yeah.
praying to God,
He ate the whole thing?
and meaning every word.
Like, why did
To
he do
heaven.
it?
No, like
Yeah, he
if you
was
just
praying,
take this
dude.
pain away from me, I promise I would do like I
It's
won't
funny.
do this. I won't do like, but he's meaning it, and
I
like there's
know.
babas coming down, and I literally ran across to the Walgreens over there,
Yeah, at the corner.
brought back a bunch of Tums, and he just like was snorting them, swallowing them,
Sticking
chewing
them up his
them.
nose.
He had, dude.
Well, yeah, I saw this man. He said he was going to eat it. I was there, and I said, hey, can I film you? And he was with his wife. Anyway, just sitting there and his kids. He had his 2 teenage kids, and he gets it, and he cut it into 4 pieces. He said, that'd be best. I could just probably eat it. So it took him like 2 bites for the first quarter, and you could just see the look on his face. And his wife is next to him going, it's okay, baby. It's okay. Don't think about anything. If you want to talk about anything
Whatever.
about how hot it is, we could just talk about anything you want. And I looked at her and I said, do you think he could talk right now? This dude can't talk. And she was just like, she gave me like a caca face. I go, you know what? If you really want to show how supportive you are of him, give him
Take
a
a
big,
bite.
fat, wet kiss.
Oh,
No, I said, give him a big, fat, wet kiss on the lips and tell him how much you love him. And I know it would have burned her ass up. And she just looked at me and he was like, mm-mm. And he took one more bite because she was there going, do it. Your kids are here and all this stuff. And I go, hey, bro, you gave it a fucking valiant effort, dude. If you don't need it, I get it. I've seen people tap out. And he said, I'm done. And she just looked at me like, you piece of crap. Like, she was rooting for him 100%. But dude, the dude was dying and he just didn't want to admit it to his stupid wife.
Nah, it's not.
It's not
There's
a cool
no
thing
way.
to eat.
I don't know anybody that can finish it, and if they do, like I said, they have a dead stomach because it's not the mouth burn. I can deal with that. You just keep rinsing and spitting, rinsing and
Chris
spitting.
is the chili whisper, not the dog
Calm
whisper.
down, calm
the
down.
chili whisper. This dude knows a lot
Is that
about
what they
it.
called you in the restroom?
No, calm down at Maverick. Right?
Maverick.
No.
The Chile whisper.
No, but I mean, dude, it is fucking nuts. Like,
The Chile whisper.
it's not.
Yeah,
it's
he
not,
just understands everything about it.
I do. If that's what we're gonna call it.
On
Yeah.
your what is there a Scoville level on your hot sauce?
I don't know what that is.
That's
Like
the
hot-
chili.
I mean, I know that the level and the number of whatever Scoville units. Or,
His is family.
I don't know what mine is.
Family sauce.
it's fat. It's
No, it could be a little too hot.
Do you
for
think
a
you're
lot
gonna
of
try to start
people.
going hotter now and look for a hotter recipe?
He has to.
I had that conversation today, and the thing about it is business talk. I can go hotter. I'm gonna sell less.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, that's true.
If
That's
I go
very
hotter,
true.
I'm gonna sell less.
Very true.
Make smaller
Very true.
batches of that.
But my heart of hearts, I want to go hotter.
Yeah.
Right? Me as a
Go extreme.
as a chili head. We'll call me a chili head. I
Chili
would like to
whisper.
go hotter, but I think where I'm at right now with the red sauce and the green sauce is it's perfect. I think.
That's like Tabasco.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
I've been eating it with, and then my buddy Caesar came
What
over.
would you give it on a scale of 1 to 10?
Edward's not a hot sauce kind of guy.
So a 6. The
What?
red
on how hot it is?
from 1
Yeah.
to 10.
It makes you sweat a little. You feel it in your eye sockets a little bit. You know,
Really?
I don't.
It makes you sweat.
I sweated a little bit.
See?
Just a tiny little bit. No, it wasn't like I was like, but
Good,
after you
that's
eat it a little
perfect.
bit, you start to go. I feel it, and that's the. I need to keep eating it and drinking it. Taste. You know what? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why peanuts are salty and stuff because you
Yeah.
start doing that and you start going. I need a little bit more, and then, but it's got that. Caesar, my buddy Caesar came over and I go, here man, check it out. This is Chris's new hot sauce, and he started eating it all up. Then I was like, hey dude, chill out. And then but he was like, man, I like this one, and so he liked
It's good.
the
It's
new
good stuff.
the other one you gave me, the green one that was unlabeled. Shall not
Oh,
speak
that's
of
the
those
new
things
one,
we
yeah.
shall not speak of
Yeah.
at this
yeah.
time.
Was that a prototype?
The vault?
Yeah, he got a
that was-
prototype.
Yeah,
That's
prototype.
something that's something
The prototype.
Yeah, that's the best one probably.
Yeah, well, the thing about it was you got it before anybody else did. So
Yeah.
now
You're welcome,
that's
Edward.
the one.
Thank you.
Yeah, now that's the one that everybody else gets to taste because that's the one that we put on the HEB shows. When we did the first launch, we did a whole, it was a different recipe. And then when HEB came, it's like, it's like I got to do a redo, I guess. Like if there's anything you want to change, now's the time to do
Oh.
it, or add or take away, or
And you
whatever.
did you tweak
ingredient.
it a little bit?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
And that's what you got. The green was the tweaked version of the original green, which is the better version, which is now everybody has it. I hate to take that away from you.
Dang.
Yeah, you'll never know
But
what that
now-
is.
But now everybody can get it. It's the one that's on the HEB shows, and I really believe that what you get at HEB is the best version of what I can put out.
You know what you do? You do a limited edition extra hot one. That's what you do. Just a limited like the McRib.
I know, but
It
now
only
we're
comes
gonna
around
start
so-
talking
You know, it only
numbers. Yeah, now we're gonna start talking numbers in business. Is not it?
I love the McRib, by the
I
way.
know, so do I. The McRib it's coming back soon.
Hey,
again, and
especially when you can get two for like $3.
yeah, make a mess in the car when one
Look,
falls on you and you're on the way
look,
somewhere.
I'm a creative, so I'm always trying to do different things, And hot sauce, if I could tomorrow do the habanero, I would.
Oh, really?
But
So what kind of chilies are these made with?
well, the red is serrano and the green is jalapeno.
Okay.
And the thing about it is, like, it's really a gourmet recipe. It's not like you've tasted it. It's not like the other
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
you get
yeah.
out there that you can tell is like. I use the words over super processed. This actually has a flavor to it that is different. You can say, oh, it kind of tastes like this and a little bit like this, but you
It's
can't.
its own flavor.
Yeah, it is. And that's the thing is like I was doing an interview today with a guy named Jesse Katz. He's a reporter for Billboard magazine. And we were talking about all things music or whatever. And then off the record, we started talking about the hot sauce. And he says, yo, so how's it going? I said, dude, it's going great, you know? And he says, well, yeah, man, that's awesome. Congratulations. Everybody's buying it. You got your name on the hot sauce. I said, hey, listen, I do. And I understand that a lot of people are going to buy it because of the name that's on it at first.
But they're going to keep buying it because they like it.
Exactly. But I really want people to enjoy the flavor. It's not going anywhere. As long as you want it, it'll be there. It's not like, oh, I got to hurry up and buy it and then put it on the shelf and save it. It'll always be there.
Okay.
If, you know, and that's my intention is like, I really want to do this. Just as much as I want to play guitar and do whatever. I mean, I would have never thought this 15, 16, 17, 18 years old, you know, but we get older and now I'm wanting to try different things and this opportunity, just like the book, the opportunity presented itself. And I made sure if I was going to do it that I was going to be kind of in control, you know what I mean, in charge and have a great team. And it's been nothing but, it's been a lot of work.
Oh, yeah.
But it's been out for 1 week. HEB, dude, you don't even know this. HEB has just put word in. They're going to place their 3rd purchase order.
Nice.
So we had the first one, which was huge. We had the second one, which is already being filled right now. And the third one, I think, December 5th is coming through.
So it's in 190 HEBs?
Around 200, yeah.
I didn't even know there was that many fucking HEBs.
There's more. I mean,
where is
there's
that?
nothing
That's
like
just in Balcony Heights.
There's nothing like the old school HEBs though.
Oh yeah, dude. The one. No, you know what? The one on 24th and Culebra. You could still go in there. They all have flip phones still. They look at you crazy if you have a smartphone.
Remember the old HEB by Bedford Stage that we would go to? It was that one, and then the one on West Avenue. Classic
wait a minute.
HEBs, man.
What a lot of people don't know is that, you know, I would imagine from what I hear when I get to meet people or talk to them, they think a certain way or the lifestyle that I lead is this
glamorous rock star.
And there are moments.
You're hanging out with Carlos all the time.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What the fuck ever?
Destroy it.
And there are moments of, you know, I
Yeah.
mean, it's all fun. I'll say that. But there are moments where
You get that.
yeah. But there are also moments that are complete 180, you know, and we've lived it and he's been there with me through it. And which leads, he's talking about this HEB. So there was a time maybe 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Where I didn't have a penny to my name, bro. Like I was paying my bills. I had money to pay, you know, child support, car payment,
to sustain
cell
your
phone,
meager life.
But that was it.
Yeah, the
And
basic necessities. Huh?
Yeah, and child support ain't for me is, you know, so it's
I
like
got out of prison owing 60-something thousand, a Corvette.
You came out of prison with what?
$60-something thousand in child support debt.
Oh, I thought you said a Corvette.
That's what a Corvette cost. That's what a Corvette costs. I'm still.
Is that
paying
what
for
they
it.
give you when you come out?
Never got to cruise.
Yeah,
it.
so there's like a few things that I had to make sure that I could cover financially.
Yeah.
And the rest was nothing. And everybody around me had more money than me. I mean, spending cash, like even just to eat fucking lunch. Like sometimes I would tell this dude,
Subway.
seriously, I have no fucking like.
You didn't want to spend and splurge on.
No,
on lunch
I
when
didn't
you
have
could-
it.
Yeah,
I didn't fucking have it.
and you were supposed to be the rock star, and everyone
Come
else
to
is
find
looking like
out-
a baller.
Come to find out now, that's what really pisses me off these days is that I find out how things were being handled on the other side of things, the whole back from my past and history and
Mm-hmm.
how money should have been coming in.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know any of that at the time.
You're a kid,
And
man.
now I know it, and it really pisses me off that I got penalized and hurt because I wasn't getting what I should have rightfully been getting. But I say all that to say that, you know, the love of my friends and family and everything sustained me through all that. And there's a lot of funny stories because people don't understand that and they don't see that. And so, like, I was living with him.
Yeah, I remember.
Seriously, no, like,
When
not
we
I
got
think
pulled
you
over-
were. I think you were there when the lights went out.
Oh yeah, I was there when we went to see the Dirty Worms.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
the
whole
lights-
We got pulled
thing.
over.
The
Yeah, we
electricity when they shut the electricity off
Yeah.
because we couldn't pay it.
I remember that. I was,
You know,
Yeah.
but it was just some cool, like, even though we can
looking
talk
back
about
at
it
it
now,
now.
yeah,
Looking back now.
like looking back at it now, and here's the thing. Through my experiences, you know, I was there when we were kids, and then he got on the tour, and then I got on the tour, and I got to experience all that stuff. But the one thing that
Which tour are you talking about?
with Selena,
He's talking about when we were young.
Yeah.
I was in the Dinos. I actually introduced him to AB. No, I didn't introduce you to AB.
no,
Did
I met AB at an event,
Mhm.
and then
And you were already in the industry,
well, I
He
was
was
just kind
starting.
of looking around.
trying to get
You
your
know,
feet
and
wet
stuff like
somewhere.
that. And he knew my dad's history because my dad was a singer. And
Oh, so your dad was in the industry.
yeah,
and that's
yeah,
what
yeah. My
introduced you.
dad was
His dad's a legend.
yeah, my dad was
And
a
who's your
legend.
dad? Just
My dad is
Carlos
Carlos
Miranda.
Miranda. Carlos Miranda. He did his thing
Carlos
around the Ruen Ramos, Little Joe era. You know, big artist with Freddie Records at that
Okay.
time and stuff. So AB knew who my dad
So
was.
you come from a music background.
Yeah, that's how I met Chris. Because
You
Chris
knew
was
his
playing.
dad already?
No,
No,
but he saw me and he was like, "That's a bad motherfucker. I gotta be
no.
friends
You know
with
what? You know what was meeting this dude for the first time? He was just a cool cat.
Yeah.
He
Chris
was
has always
cool.
been just Chris.
Yeah, he was just cool. What music were you into? Of course, the 80s rock,
Mhm.
you know, and then we built a friendship. You know what I mean? And then when, you know, at that time, you're not thinking about like you're at a job and you're waiting for a position. You know what I mean? He was doing the gig thing as we saw from the 80s rock, how they all started, you know. And then next thing you know, he's like, yeah, man, I got this gig with Selena. They offered me this gig. And he's telling another good friend of ours, Rudy Martinez. And he tells Rudy, you know, like, yeah, man, so like Selena Los Dinos offered me the gig. And he's telling them all the scenario and everything. And Rudy's like, what the fuck are you still doing here? Like,
You weren't gonna
the
take it?
He wasn't going to take it.
Because it wasn't your style
Well,
of music.
yeah.
No,
you know,
no. I
'Cause you were a
wasn't
rocker.
listen.
dude,
And
I
you
can
know me. No.
know.
I am many things. Edward Hernandez.
He wears many masks, this
Yeah, right.
man. He
Many
wears many
hats.
masks.
But no, I mean the thing. It wasn't that. Like I was super.
loyal.
Well, that yes, but
He was.
To
I
who?
was
Were you in a
impressed.
band?
no. I was impressed with Selena and the Dinos. Right, I was impressed with them. But the guys that I was jamming with, I was like, we were creating something new and from the ground up. And for me, that was more important than the way I saw jumping ship to be, you know, in a whole other band. And mind you, Selena wasn't. They
Big.
weren't.
They weren't big or
They
anything
weren't
either,
big,
right?
no. But I could respect what they were doing, and that to me is the most important thing as a musician, right? So, and not only that, like they were one of the bands that were writing everything in house. So all the songs and the productions on the record were being done within the band. I'm like, okay, I think I could get down with this, but
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go do this because I'm with my boys over here.
What,
And we were on an arc.
who were you jamming with back then?
I was with a band called Albert Diaz. He had left La Sombra.
Okay, I remember La Sombra.
Yeah, when they were the shit with
Mhm.
Gavino and Tony and I don't know. I mean, everybody's gone through changes, but Albert had left them and wanted to make his own band, and I was, you know, doing the thing with Shelly Lades at the time,
Mhm.
and
I know shit.
it was very for me. It was really she's a fucking phenomenal singer,
Yeah, she went to St.
talent.
Paul's with me.
songwriter. Did she?
Yeah.
Because when I met her, she was going to Incarnate Word High School. I
Yeah.
think.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
well, St.
here we go.
Hold on, he unplugged.
Did I?
Yeah, for me, it was like I wasn't like part of me was super excited to get the offer. The other part of me was not ready to make that jump.
How old were you?
We graduated in '87. I was 17. I must have been when I got
20?
the offer to join 19.
19.
I wasn't old enough to drink. That's how Selena and I became super close. Because everybody else was old enough to drink, so
Oh,
whenever
y'all
we'd
could just
go
hang out.
somewhere, they would go, yeah, and then we would get to hang out. And
Or poor you.
It kind of felt like that at the time. I mean,
You're
right
20
now,
years
Yeah,
old,
you're
bro.
hanging
You
out
just
with,
laughed
you
out.
know,
here's
a
the thing
female.
is when I tell the stories now, everybody looks at it through the scope of what it is now.
Yeah.
You know, and it wasn't like that back then. Matter of fact, I had a girlfriend.
I remember.
Damn,
Yeah.
bombshell.
Yeah. No,
bold.
shut up.
Like the novela, right? Like the novela.
It's not.
Ay, mijo, no.
It's not a big deal.
Oh,
Right?
who was your
You're
girlfriend at the
17,
time?
18. Don't worry about it.
Ah, dun, dun.
No.
People are looking.
Próximo domingo.
I gotta
And
protect
then-
the innocent.
Okay, I hear you. Some names have been protected.
Yeah.
And this-
We have
of
to.
course
We
it
can
is.
change the names
But-
to
we
protect
can.
the innocent.
But I say all this to go back to. We already know what happened. I accepted the job, did whatever. But there was a time when we were talking about HEB, weren't we?
Yeah. No, we're gonna get to that.
We're going back. We're gonna get to a lot of shit.
We're gonna get to that.
Shit. All right. So, I don't know where to pick up from then.
Well, we were talking about how we met,
Yeah, it
and
started
then
with how
you know,
we
I'm
met.
just trying to say how humble this guy is.
So,
'Cause
yeah.
we were talking about we lived in a home, and again, what I'm getting at.
Yo, it was going to some HEB that y'all used
Well,
to
yeah,
go
yeah,
to.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
that's
That's
what
the
I'm trying to get
HEB,
at.
right? So what we're getting at, what I think we're getting at,
When
is
I
that I
was
was
broke.
introducing on how I never seen him as the way the world sees him. I'll
know, me
never
neither.
do that.
Me
I'll,
neither.
I'll never be able to do that or know what it feels like.
what do you mean? Like,
I will never know what it is
I
to
mean,
look
I
at
can
in a
play, I
fan's
can- I can
eyes.
sing.
Yeah,
Right.
because you know what one thing I noticed at Chris when he introduces me to when there's a bunch of musicians around. This is my friend from before music,
Right.
and then they kind of go, "Oh, he's not a groupie." I
Yeah.
guess that's
Yeah.
you know, and
Well, because that's
and different.
kind of
yeah.
like, let's be honest here. That's
That's
a
what
lot
some-
of
a lot of
well,
them
that's
are.
respect. Like that
Yeah.
automatically commands respect from anybody in the room
Yeah.
that I introduce you like that.
I know, I
to.
get
It's
it.
like,
you know,
oh,
That's my
like the
boy, dude.
mob almost.
Yeah, almost.
you
Hey,
know?
he's friends of ours.
Yeah, yeah,
He's
yeah.
a friend of us.
We did
Yeah.
10 years together.
Yeah,
10
yeah,
years.
Maverick. We did 5 years at Maverick. We used to piss in the urinal so you could piss the whole length of your
yeah, we
urinal.
did a lot of
So getting to that, you know, I known him for so long, you know what I mean? And of course, I had the opportunity to go on that tour and also leave that tour at the same time. But we always stayed connected. We always were visiting when we could,
Yeah.
you know? So I was there when all the shit went down between him and Selena. That's a whole other story that no one knows about, you know? But my point, what I'm getting at is that I never once looked at him as dollar signs.
maybe no,
You
not
know?
dollar sign.
Well, no, I mean, come on. Like, I never thought to myself, we're broke. But hey, wait a minute. This guy was married to.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I never.
Oh,
once
what
thought
about
way.
that time at the Dirty Worms concert when they offered to give us
Shots.
if I did what?
Oh, wait a minute. That's how that whole thing kind of started in reality.
It was around the same time.
And how I kind of like, because we were broke. And then I noticed people were asking me, hey, is that Chris Perez?
Jump up and jam one song.
No, check it out. We're broke. We're broke.
Uh-huh.
We get invited to a concert. We get in for free, but we had no money to get beer or to get anything. So I noticed that the people behind the concession stand were asking me, is that Chris Perez?
Yeah.
Next thing you know,
When we were there that night.
the light bulb goes off in my head and I'm like, well, I tell you what, if I can introduce you to him and I get you a picture with him, can you hook me up with beer all night? They said, done deal. I go to Chris. I said, listen, I need you to come in.
You're going to smile in this damn picture. You're going to hug them.
No,
and we're
and
going
I-
to get
and I-
fucked up.
And he questioned, like, why? And I'm like, just trust me. Just do what, just follow my lead. That's all I need you to do. And of course he does. And then I'm like,
Oh, that's right, because I paid the $20 for all of us to get in
Okay,
that
then
night.
there
It
you
was
go.
$5,
There you
that's
go.
right.
There
And
you
then I
go.
remember we started doing shots.
Because I was broke.
Yeah, then we started doing shots. Then we almost got into a fight.
yeah.
Because you drove
In the
off with
parking
Chris's
lot.
keys, and he was whistling at the wrong car, and all them dudes from El Paso came over. Next thing you know, we were almost going to fight. For no
But then you were there when the electricity went off.
yeah,
You know,
I mean,
That's what it was.